Hello everyone, hello the blues. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, it's your man, the moment man is your man Austin. I am back once again with another football talk, another football news. Hello the blues. I hope you guys are doing well. It's another brand new day, another brand new week. Tomorrow action will resume once again. Tomorrow Champions League will be back in action. Once again, let's see what happens. Tomorrow Chelsea is traveling to Atlanta, in the soil of Italy to host Atlanta. Atlanta will host Chelsea tomorrow on Champions League football. Then let's see what happened after Chelsea poor and a flat performance against Bournemouth on Saturday. Another 2 point drop from Chelsea in last Saturday game against Bournemouth, and also on midweek, a football against Leeds United last week, Chelsea dropped 3 points after loss 3-1 against Leeds United. So it's a total flat performance for Chelsea, poor performance. We all know how the two matches have gone. You know, it's really poor. So tomorrow, Chelsea will be back in action. Let's see what happened till then. So the moment we are waiting for is getting closer. The hour is getting closer. Let's see what happened tomorrow against Atlanta in Italy and also other Champions League future, tomorrow. Now that on the Chelsea, and also I have a couple of news from Chelsea, some bad news also, some bad news. See what happened. Don't remember, on the 21st of this month, outcome will kick off in the land of Morocco. So make sure you are there and make sure you support all your national team depending on the country you are coming from. For me and my fellow brothers as Nigerians, we make sure we support our belong Super Ego, in Morocco. Although it's a very shameful way that Super Eagles will not be representing Africa in coming next year World Cup, hosting in the USA, Canada, and Mexico. It's a shameful one, but there is nothing anyone can do about that. We move. We are going back to drawing board. If the authority, if those who in charge of Super Eagles will understand how the game is going, they will understand how the politics in the game are going. So we'll see what happens. But for this month, 21st, AFCON will kick off in Morocco. We hope Super Eagle will do well. Let's see how it goes. And I will start giving you all the updates concerning Super Eagle camp, all the news from Super Eagle players, and let's see how it goes. Now, moving away from there, let's go into all the latest update from the Chelsea Football Club. Last night was another bad news. Sorry, we know Leandra injured in our last match against Bournemouth last night. The bumper news coming, breaking. Leandra will be sidelined for 6 weeks to 8 weeks due to shoulder injury he sustained in yesterday's game against Bournemouth. That was after the game. And so last night, Leandra, who scored 2 goals in 17 games for Chelsea, set to another spell on sideline after injured his shoulder. It's unclear whether or not Emmanuel Emega arrive will be allowed to be pushed forward or not. Talking about Emmanuel Emega, the strike box striker, which Chelsea is already signed. And we'll see what happens, whether he'll be joining Chelsea on January or after a season. That depends on Chelsea board. Till then, we'll see how it goes. Talking about Emmanuel Mega, who played 11 games, scored 7 goals for Strasbourg, and 2 assists. Whether he'll be joining Chelsea or not in January or not. And also moving forward, talking about other the news from Chelsea, Nicola Jackson obligation day condition will be no longer be possible due to current minute and long outcome. In case Jackson and Chelsea is over, Chelsea signed a mega from Strasbourg, so Jackson is not in their plan, according to Fabrizio Romano on Nicola Jackson, situation at this moment. We see after his long uh, um, loan spell at Bayern Munich. Moving ahead on Chelsea news, breaking Chelsea announced that Chelsea FC and Chelsea FC women will be playing in 2026 Sydney Super Cup next summer. That will be President Tour next season on the land of Australia. According to news, Chelsea head to Sydney to pre-season tour in 2026. Western Sydney Wonder versus Chelsea Tuesday, 28th July 2026 on Accor Stadium. And Chelsea versus Tottenham Saturday, 1st August 2026, Accor Stadium. And the Chelsea women team will face all women all starting a League One with Chelsea women on Wednesday, 12th August, in Arena Stadium in Australia, Sydney, next year, pre-season tour. So that's on Chelsea in news at this moment. And moving forward to other news away from Chelsea, now we are heading to Liverpool because things are going on in Liverpool. You know, I don't know how it's going to be. They are still waiting for more information from the board about the future of Mohamed Salah. In the team at this moment. Remember, after game against Leeds United, which Liverpool held by 3-3 draw against Leeds United. According to news, breaking Mohamed Salah has admitted he could be leaving Liverpool and has told his parents to come to the Brighton game as it could be his last game at Liverpool. And moving forward, Mohamed Salah has a good relationship with the manager. All of a sudden, we don't have any relationship. I don't know why. It seems to me that someone does not want me in the club. Coming from Mohamed Salah interview. After that, from Fabrizio, Mohamed Salah, after what I have done for the club, it really hurt. You can imagine, really, I know the club too well. I have been here many years. Tomorrow, Jamie Gallagher is going to go for me again and again, and that's fine. He told Vipre football in that interview. I'm still talking about Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, I can give an example. It is still, but I'm sorry. I remember why they go. Harry Kane was not scoring for 10 games. The media were like, oh, Henley will score for sure. When it comes to Mohamed, everyone is like he need to be on the bench. I'm sorry, Henley. That what Mohamed Salah said on interview, you know, well, that is the situation right now in the Liverpool, and they still moving forward. Just in, Alan Slot retained the backing of Liverpool board following Mohamed Salah interview on Saturday, where he spoke of a broken relationship with Liverpool Bulls. And moving forward on that, Mohamed Salah current relationship with Arne Slot is broken as per BBC report. He does not see the future at Liverpool with Arne Slot being a manager. Salah has also been interested by the then former player and expressed towards him, making him one of the main problems Liverpool is having this season. So all this from Mohamed Salah, situation at Liverpool this moment, and one man who replied to him. I'm talking about former England striker Mike Owen, who said, Mike Owen responded to Mohamed Salah's statement last night. Oh, Mohamed Salah, I can't imagine how you feel. You carry this team for a long time and want everything there is, is to win. But in a team game, you simply cannot public say what you say you're going to AFCON in a week. Surely you bite your lip, enjoy your represent your country, and see how the land lie when you get back. This is coming from Michael Owen on Mohamed Salah. And they still on that confirmed multiple reliable outlets have now confirmed that Lancelot has been full trust on board. No change will be made. Liverpool prepare for a game versus Inter Milan on Champions League game. Wow, wow, wow. Liverpool are facing a big decision on Monday morning over whether Mohamed Salah travel with the team to Italy to face Inter Milan at San Siro. Liverpool chief still decided whether to push Salah to his comment to media. He was presented to ASA Training Center. And lastly, multiple. Okay, I've already done that. So that on Liverpool versus Mohamed Salah. Wow, it's a situation, a surprise, but that is the football for you. Sometimes something might be trigger, but my own opinion is looking like Liverpool are trying to play some little, dirty game between Mohamed Salah and the coach. Lord, remember last before the season, Liverpool, handed Mohamed Salah a big contract that's making the highest pay players in the team in this moment. He has the highest paid player about £400,000 in a week. So after Liverpool spending their huge of money on transfer, all this transfer business, maybe they're thinking that they have made a mistake by hand uh, Mohamed Salah that kind of big contract, making the highest paid player in the team at this moment. Maybe they find it's very difficult to balance their book, so they are looking away, to make things all right to favor them. So it's likely the coach might leaving or Liverpool or sorry or Mohamed Salah might be the one to sacrifice on that, because of the kind of contract they have given to him, at this moment. And that is what I see that happening in the Liverpool at this moment. So for Liverpool, that's what the way they want to do their things. From Mohamed Salah, I'm sorry for him. I think it's time for him to move ahead, to move somewhere else. At this moment, I don't think he have any future at Liverpool at this moment. Then wait to see what happened after AFCON in the Morocco. So this is where I'm going to hang up in this brand new video, and I will see you guys with another brand new Atlanta versus Chelsea preview, video. Make sure you are there. Let's talk about tomorrow game against Atlanta and let's see what happened. And see me, your man Austin, the moment man, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Thank you.